as she spends her first Christmas with the in-laws, could be forgiven a few nerves about how she will fit in. Come 3 p.m. on Christmas Day, as she settled down in front of the television, any lingering fears were allayed in some style, as the Queen used her Christmas message to officially welcome her into the family. Displaying a photograph of Prince Harry and Ms. Markle as they in the garden of Kensington Palace, the Queen said she is looking forward to welcoming new members of the family in 2018. Ms. Markle, of course, will be one of them, as well as a new prince or princess for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Paid content: the prince and his fiancée, who are spending their first Christmas together with the royal family at Sandringham. Ms. Markle's inclusion has been widely interpreted as a relaxation of convention, which usually sees new members of the family invited only when they are married. The Queen also marked Catherine Middleton's introduction into the family in her Christmas message, speaking only after to acknowledge the marriages of two of our grandchildren, Prince William to Miss Middleton, and Zara Phillips to Mike Tyndall. This year, in a poignant speech about her family, the Queen, the 96-year-old Duke of Edinburgh, in the year of their 70th anniversary, highlighting his unique sense of humor. Acknowledging events for Britain this year, including terrorist attacks and she said difficult times, made her grateful for the blessings of home and family, and in particular for 70 years of marriage. "I don't know that anyone had invented the term platinum for a 70th wedding anniversary when I was born," she said. "You weren't expected to be around that long. Even Prince Philip has decided it's time to slow down a little, having, as he economically put it, done his bit, but I know his support and unique sense of humor will remain as strong as ever, as we enjoy spending time this Christmas with our family and look forward to welcoming new members into it next year." The subject of family was emphasized, as usual, with an array of photographs in Buckingham Palace's 1844 room, including the Queen and Prince Philip's 1947 wedding photograph and their official portrait to mark their 70th wedding anniversary this year. Pictures of her great-grandchildren Prince George and Princess Charlotte were also on display, along with pictures of Prince Harry and Ms. Markle, and one shot of the Prince of Wales and Duchess of Cornwall taken this year by Mario Testino. Describing the extraordinary changes her record-breaking reign has seen, the Queen referenced her first Christmas broadcast, 60 years ago, in which a young woman spoke about the speed of technological changes. She presented the first television broadcast of its kind 6 decades on. "The presenter has evolved somewhat, as has the technology she described," she added. "Back then, who could have imagined that people would one day be watching this on laptops and mobile phones, as some of you are today, but I'm also struck by something that hasn't changed. That, whatever the technology, many of you will be watching this at home." She continued, "For many, the idea of home reaches beyond a physical building, to a hometown or city. This Christmas, I think of London and Manchester, whose powerful identities shone through over the past 12 months in the face of appalling attacks. In Manchester, those targeted included children who had gone to see their favorite singer. A few days after the bombing, I had the privilege of meeting some of the young survivors and their parents. I describe that hospital visit as a privilege because the patients I met were an example to us all, showing extraordinary bravery and resilience. Indeed, many of those who survived the attack came together just days later for a benefit concert. It was a powerful reclaiming of the ground, and of the city those young people call home." The Queen added, "We expect our homes to be a place of safety, sanctuary even, which makes it all the more shocking when the comfort they provide is shattered." A few weeks ago, the Prince of Wales visited the Caribbean in the aftermath of hurricanes that destroyed entire communities, and here in London, who can forget the sheer awfulness of the Grenfell Tower fire? Looking ahead to 2018, the Queen emphasized the importance of her beloved Commonwealth, with the Commonwealth Games in Australia and Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in London coming in the spring. Concluding her televised message for this year, she said, "Whatever your own experiences this year, wherever and however you are watching, I wish you a peaceful and very happy Christmas."